God allowed the popes to be taken into exile and suffer captivity. In the earlier parallel period, nearly 70 years elapsed from the time King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon took into captivity King Jehoiachin and his royal family, as well as prophets including Daniel and Ezekiel, priests, officials, craftsmen and many other Israelites, until the fall of Babylon and their liberation by the royal decree of King Cyrus. 14. It then took another 140 years for the exiles to return to their homeland in 3 waves, until they fully reformed themselves as a nation united around the will of God, as proclaimed in the messianic prophecies of Malachi. Henceforth, they began to prepare for the coming of the Messiah in the period of papal exile and return, which was to restore this period through indemnity in the form of substantial parallels. Western Christianity had to walk a similar course. The popes and priests, sunk in immorality, gradually lost the confidence of the people. The authority of the papacy sank even lower, due to the repeated defeats of the Crusades. The end of the Crusades saw the gradual collapse of the feudal system in Europe and the emergence of modern nation-states. As the power of secular monarchies grew, the conflict between the popes and the kings escalated. In one such conflict, King Philip IV, the Fair, of France imprisoned Pope Boniface VIII for a time. In 1309, Philip forced Pope Clement V to move the papacy from Rome to Avignon in southern France. For 70 years, successive popes lived there, subject to the kings of France, until 1377, when Pope Gregory XI returned the papal residence to Rome. After Gregory's death, the cardinals elected an Italian, the Archbishop of Bari, as Pope Urban VI. However, a group of cardinals, mostly Frenchmen, rejected him, elected another pope, Clement VII, and established a rival papacy in Avignon. The Great Schism continued into the next century. To resolve this impasse, the cardinals from both camps held a council in Pisa, Italy, in 1409, which dismissed both the Roman and Avignon popes and appointed Alexander V as the legitimate pope. The 2 popes, however, refused to resign.